This game was definitely harder than Guatemala and Palau just because everybody played the game before. Everybody knows what they're doing out there. People get it, and it was like the first day, it wasn't, let's get to know each other. What's your first name? What's your last name? It was like, okay, who can I align with? And it was just like game on from the second we hit the beach. People have watched each other play before. They think they knew the person out there, but they really don't. So yeah, everybody has a preconceived notion of who you might be, when really you're missing the boat on getting to know the person personally and judging them on who they really are as opposed to what was shown before while playing the game, and going from there. I definitely think coming into the game, people were gunning for me because I had such a reputation for being such a strong competitor, and physically they knew I was a threat. Mentally they realized I knew how to play the game. So I think that was probably one of my hardest things to overcome out there, was overcoming my reputation and what they had seen me before in playing the game. I mean, it's been 5 years. It's like you forget how hard it is, the elements, and the sleeping outside in the rain as it starts to rain again, and just the physical, how much your body really is like, goes into shock almost. And the first week's the hardest, and that's all I got to last was the first week. So had I been out there a little longer, I would have had time to get used to it and become acclimated a little bit. For me, it's like such a disappointment for myself. I mean, I'm not worrying about disappointing anybody else but myself, because I knew coming into this game, I knew I could last 39 days. I've done it before, and I was ready to play. And to go so early on, it was like I had so much left in me, physically, mentally, emotionally, and my time was totally cut short, and really for the wrong reasons, I believe. It had nothing to do with me and Tom. There was 2 of us. There was 4 people from Micronesia tied in with a good another, who knows how many other people, who all kind of knew each other. So me and Tom, that's not threatening at all. It was just we didn't fit into their game plan, so they needed an excuse, and that was the excuse. It's any excuse, not me, right? Any excuse for not it to be me. So they took that excuse, Tom and I, and then, they threw Colby in with us, and they slowly started to try to eliminate us. It'll be interesting to see. I learned that you cannot judge a book by its cover, and what you see on TV is not who the person actually necessarily is. Because people had preconceived notions about me from what was shown that may not have been totally true, and what I believed to be true about Rupert and James was nothing like they actually were as a real person. Nothing. I was very disappointed. I'm the kind of person that always gives people a shot. I mean, I was up until the end still giving Rupert a chance, and until you totally cross me or prove to me that there's no hope, I'll always give you a shot, and I'll never judge you just on what I thought. But it helps you open your eyes to everyday life and the people that are out there, and you see these people, and if there's something you don't really agree with, you always have to ask why. Why are they like that? And try to give them the benefit of the doubt. And if you can't, then you tried. Move on, find new friends. The game's changed my life. I mean, just not so much this time around because I didn't go long enough, but just the first 2 times, it changed my life in a way that I never realized how strong I really was, both physically and mentally. And then, it's just, in the outside world, it's bizarre because people really do love watching this game, and they really do respect you for what you have done in the game. So whereas before when I did pharmaceutical sales, not many people would come up to me and be like, oh wow, you were so great at that sale you made in the office. But this time around, because I did pretty well in some challenges and things like that, people take notice. So Survivor, I mean, for the most part, has actually changed my life in a very good way. Very good way. But it's not my life. I'm not Stephenie from Survivor. That's not all I am.